Blast off.
We have liftoff.
Lift off.
This is Space Control calling Sonia.
Ground control. Major Stephen.
Ah, right, okay. Welcome to the show.
Yeah. We started talking, and I it's funny. Sometimes we get talking, and I almost think we've started the show, and I'm like, oh, I haven't pressed start yet. Better do that.
Oh, yeah, true. Because otherwise, we'd just be having fun and just chatting. And
that's kind of what we do.
Yeah.
We just need to share with everybody else. Go ahead.
No, it'd be interesting to see who comes in today. Today's Tech Goes Bad Monday. We just had 2 doses of it. My Messenger is not working. If anybody else has the same problem with Messenger, I can go to a conversation. I can see the latest message beginning, but I cannot click and see the rest of the message, which makes life a little bit difficult.
Oh.
And I've got 7 conversations waiting for an answer, including one from yourself. So, Linda, if you're watching this, I'll reply later. Lynn, if you're watching this, I'll reply later. And I think we're up to date now.
There you go. So he's not just ignoring one person.
I mean, God, if you're going to do it right. But I've got Messenger on the phone, but that's charging at the moment. So
okay.
And it's difficult to actually copy links on the phone. It's much easier on a desktop, I find.
Well, it's easy on an iPhone.
Okay. Well, it's relatively easy on Android. It's just easier when you're actually on desktop, as we are.
You're just not placing your thumb in the right spot.
Yes, yeah. I told you the story about my mum, who's now using a stylus pen. And yeah, she's quite happy with that. But yeah, I mean, it is finger trouble, I suppose. But in this particular case, it's Facebook just having a wobbler.
Right.
And I'm just going to sit tight until Facebook decide that I can have Messenger again. It's working on the phone.
It's not an Android problem.
No, it's a Facebook problem.
Oh, okay.
It's a Windows problem.
Lynn is out there. Welcome, Lynn. Who made your frame? I do that. Yes, I make all my own frames. I have several frames for different shows that I do. So, yeah. Well, we're going to talk about a new feature that's on Facebook that I don't think too many, but a few know, and I only discovered it by accident. But I gotta tell you, I did my show last night on Twitch Talk. And I had a blast last night. Like I had 3 hours. It was a 3-hour show.
3 hours, 9 minutes. Yep. Not that I watched it, David. Not that I watched it.
All right. Well, it's nice to know. By the way, I did notice your subscription. Thank you for that.
You're most welcome.
So you must. We talked about that last week, but you must have done it when I wasn't live.
Correct.
Because it wasn't until I went in my back office and was checking other things that I came across it. I went, oh, all right, so my turn. So thanks for that. But if I was live, I have something set up where it would have come up with a big noise
flashing
and
lights.
Would have said "You rock" and all that stuff, right?
Oh, right.
Which, by the way, is something that I've noticed with using BeLive to Twitch. I think they kind of snuck in an update there. Was if you click on cheering, for example, I had a couple of cheers and it showed at the top of the screen, top cheer.
Okay.
Somebody just cheered this many bits.
Yeah.
And then what stayed up there was my top cheerer. And then if you click on events, you can actually show that person on the screen. It pops up a big kind of fancy thing,
That's
whatever.
good.
So I don't think that was there before.
No, the events tab was blank before. Just an apology to Lynn. I know you've messaged me. I know I've not replied. My messenger isn't working. Please await a reply as soon as it gets working, or I switch my phone back on. Thank you.
Or buy an iPhone. And
not buying an iPhone just to get Facebook Messenger. No way. You'll not convert me that way.
Leave the dark side. So it was really it was a lot of fun, and I noticed these extra things with BeLive to Twitch, and that tells me I know they're still working on enhancements, right? So
Yeah.
they wanted to get it out there. I think it was kind of a TwitchCon thing.
It was named
go ahead.
minimum viable product.
Yeah. But brighter things to come. You sounded like you were going to say something there.
I was. I just going to say that some stats came out over the weekend just on Android iPhone, and 50% of the phones in the UK are iPhones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 50-50 over here. Yeah. Microsoft nowhere. Anyway, you were talking about updates on Twitch, and
that was just your stab back, wasn't it? You have to forgive me if I cough a little bit. I'll try to mute myself. I've been fighting a chest cold.
Okay.
And my voice is significant. My wife says, anyway, your voice is much lower. That's okay.
Right.
So Twitch, though, let's talk about Facebook and Twitch.
Yep.
Because I think there's some frustrated people who have been using BeLive to Facebook, and now they've looked at going BeLive to Twitch, which is great. And when I say frustrated, I don't mean it's not by BeLive's fault of any means. I think the frustration comes from Twitch and Facebook, two completely different animals.
Okay.
As far as engagement goes. For example, doing a Facebook Live show, when I see Lynn says confusing, well, I'd be curious what you mean by confusing, but I think I know, but I'd appreciate you. And if you want to join us on camera, you're welcome to. Type guest in the comments below, and you'll get a link, because I would like to talk to you about that. But the part about it is people have been on Facebook using Facebook Live, and Facebook is engaged a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Twitch, the engagement there is different. Now, when Lynn says confusing, I think she's probably meaning it's a different layout, and there's a whole lot of bells and whistles going on in the back office and all that sort of jazz. So confusing compared to Facebook, yeah, it's not Facebook. It's a completely different platform. And they're pushing things out in different ways. To go live on Facebook, we go live, for minimum half an hour, but typically our shows are 1 hour.
Indeed.
And while you can go live for 15 minutes and go live for 1 hour, you can go live for 5 minutes, 1 minute if you want. It's more engaging on Twitch to do a longer stream.
Mm-hmm.
So when I did my show last night, I planned 3 hours. I had 3 lined up guests. Well, I had 2 lined up guests, an 8, a 9, and a 10. I had nobody for the 8, but I had made some friends, and they joined when I went live. And I said, well, you can join me live right now. And they're like, how? And I put the link, and they jumped on right away. And the other thing there is people on Twitch are not afraid to get in front of the camera.
True.
They're very engaging. And then I had another guest come in at 9, and the first 2 stayed. And then another one came in at 10, and the first 2 stayed. So I had 4 people on screen for the majority of the show. And 11 o'clock came, and we could have kept going. We had other people jump in and jump out. So there's and when I do a video game stream, which I don't use BeLive for that, not yet. My streams are typically 2 to 3 hours. So when you stream on Twitch, you'll get more engagement even at an hour. But Twitch wants you to go live 3 to 5 hours at a time. That's at the best level. Does that make sense?
Well, I can understand that from a game's point of view. Yeah, because if you're playing a game, then 2 or 3 hours is nothing.
Mm.
Whereas if you're chatting, it can be a challenge. So we need to change our game, really, to be able to talk for 2 or 3 hours.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yes. And Lynn Cobine is saying, is it just another audience? Is it just another audience? there's definitely a new audience, but at this point, people like who've been on Facebook are just discovering that Twitch is an opportunity, because not that many people look at Twitch as anything but a gaming platform.
That's true.
And that makes for a large opportunity if you get there now and start building your brand and promoting yourself there once more, because Twitch people will figure it out.
Okay, straight question from Lynn. Yes, but I don't play games, so why do I need to use it? Right, okay. The thing is that what gamers want to do now is talk to each other, because that's the way that they're looking at things, to have a platform where they can talk to each other. Now, the integrated platform in Twitch is good, but it's not perfect, whereas BeLive, as we know, is perfect. So the first thing is that BeLive, in addition to everybody who've got on Facebook, have now got a new audience on Twitch. Second thing is, our reasons for going over there are basically, and I'll do a couple and then go from there. First of all, when we broadcast on Facebook, we broadcast in high definition, good quality video and sound. And when people watch the replay, it's exactly the same. But when you download it, it's only 480p, which means that it's degraded, which means that if you put it on YouTube or Vimeo or anywhere else, it doesn't look as good as it did on Facebook. Now, that's a fact. Facebook know that. They're not bothered about that. They want you to watch live and watch the replay on Facebook. So it's not Facebook's problem. However, if you go live on Twitch, then the live video is HD, the recording is HD, so you can download it if you want and put it on Vimeo, or you can press a button and it goes direct to YouTube. The major point about that is that the quality is such that I've had people for the first time asking for a copy of the video that we did on Twitch, so that they can take it and they can use it for marketing, because they can take the video, it's high enough quality that they can then go in and take out 2 or 3 snippets from the video and create marketing content from the live show. And you couldn't do that on Facebook because the quality is not there. So that's first thing, HD. The second thing is that we never, ever, most of us, are going to make any money on Facebook. We just can't. The odds are stacked against for the big players. And David and I are darn good, and all our friends are darn good, but we're not big players, and we only know one person who's broken through into the watch party side of things. Whereas on Twitch, it's slightly different, isn't it, David?
Yeah. There's so much different about Twitch compared to Facebook. And I think what probably people like Lynn and others who are going, oh, it's just another platform to go live, like going to YouTube or something. It is another platform to go live on, but how you handle it is so different. I mean, Stephen, you make great points about the quality of the video is definitely way better than Facebook as far as that goes. What's interesting is Twitch actually encourages repurposing, because they give you a link to click to automatically take your videos once you're done and upload them to YouTube. And it does it automatically for you. Now, why would Twitch provide that service for you to share your video to another platform? Why would they encourage that?
Basically, the logic behind it, if you're broadcasting free to Twitch, then Twitch will store your videos for 14 days.
Yeah.
At the end of 14 days, it just disappears. You don't have access to it. If you've got Amazon Prime, or you're a partner or an affiliate, then it's 60 days. But even so, at the end of 60 days, it's going to disappear.
Right.
So you want somewhere to store it. So the logical place to actually store it would be on YouTube, which is why they give the upload to YouTube, as you said, 2 clicks and you're done.
But I don't think that's why they do it.
Okay.
I mean, if they were just concerned about you storing something beyond 60 days, they could just do that themselves. So why are they encouraging? And I have my own theory on this.
Okay.
So the question really is, why would they encourage you to do that? Why would they encourage you to share your material? Like Facebook would never do that. Facebook would never say, click a button and share it to somewhere else. So why would Twitch encourage you to share it to somewhere else?
I'm listening.
So my theory on that is,
Yeah.
YouTube is a search engine, right?
Yeah.
And if you share your Twitch, and if you notice, they make very unique links. They're not just typically numbers.
Right.
They're very unique worded links. And now you have your Twitch video, a very unique Twitch link on YouTube. You've just added another place for your Twitch videos to be found. And then when those people find those Twitch videos, they're likely to come over to the Twitch platform because they clicked on it, and it brings them over to Twitch, right? That's just a theory. I don't know that for sure. I have a pretty good idea, but because other than that, like, why would I send you to another here, go over to another platform? Why would I encourage you to go to another platform? They want you to stay on Twitch, just like Facebook wants you to stay on Facebook.
True.
But beyond that, though, I think people who are going to spend time on Twitch are going to have to spend, if you want to make it work, if you want to grow, you're going to have to spend time on Twitch. I'm not saying it can't work at a 1 hour broadcast. You can do that if you have one guest or two guests. That's what you're doing. But to go beyond that and to monetize well, you've got to be doing, in my opinion, you've got to be doing 3 to 5 hour broadcasts each time.
You can monetize. That's the main thing.
Well, that's right. And you can, I'm not trying to sound like, I'm not trying to say if you only do 1 hour at a time, Stephen, it won't work. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying the engagement. No, I mean, for anybody else watching.
Yeah.
I know you'd tell me. I'm just saying the engagement is completely different. Kelly, who's watching, he said he saw part of the show last night and it was smoking. Kelly, what was smoking about it? What was, because I'm really trying to hit on why the big difference is there, or what the big difference is. But it was just who was on was engaging. The audience was engaging. People were they were just more engaging, it seems. I don't know. Maybe you can figure out what I'm trying to say.
I mean, basically, it's a community, but it's a different community. It's a community mostly of gamers at the moment, and I can see it staying that way for quite a while. But there are gamers who want to chat, and that's new people coming into BeLive.tv, and that's the benefit of everybody. The more people who use BeLive.tv, the better off we are, whether we're broadcasting to Facebook or to Twitch. And it stands in good stead. So we have a question from Lynn.
Yeah, you go ahead, tackle this one.
Right, I want to use Repurpose. So the system on Twitch means we don't need to use Repurpose.io. You need Repurpose.io if you're broadcasting primarily on Facebook, because Repurpose.io is the simplest way to actually get your Facebook Live onto YouTube in record time at the click of a button, or even automatically if you want. In terms of what it can do, you can strip the audio out and it can create a podcast for you. It does it automatically and can then post that to SoundCloud or other like systems. And the power of Repurpose.io, if you use it, if you're actually doing two shows a week, is worth it, because for the $20 you pay for the month, if you cost your time at $20 an hour, you're going to save money, save time, save money.
Yeah.
There is no need for
time for sure.
Yeah, there is no need for Repurpose on Twitch, because Twitch, as David explained, has the button. You can go into your video manager and you just click the button and it goes over to YouTube. You set the title, you set the description, you set the tags, and it all goes across. And as David pointed out, it goes across with a Twitch identifiable link, which Twitch can identify and use later. There is no need to pay to be on Twitch, though.
No, you don't have to pay to be on Twitch. It's absolutely free.
Yep.
I mean, there are advantages. It's like anything else. There are advantages to paying to be on Twitch, And paying to be on Twitch typically means subscribing to a channel, and subscribing is anywhere from $4.99 to $24.99, and you get different benefits from that channel. So me as a streamer, I can decide what you get for your $4.99 by subscribing, but it's basically a donation to the streamer. You're saying, I enjoy what you do, I like what you do, I come back here often, I'm going to subscribe for 1 month for $4.99, and then Twitch and the streamer split that income. Same with cheers, which are bits. If you like what I'm doing, you send a cheers. Cheers are worth, I don't know, they're like one bit is 1 penny. So but they add up, believe me. So it's but the nice thing about the monetization on Twitch compared to, say, YouTube is you earn by the free choice of the viewer. They're going, I like what you're doing, man. I'm going to send something your way. Whereas on YouTube, it's all about the views and how long you can keep a viewer on screen, right?
Yeah. It's Twitch is more led to conversation, like Facebook. The difference is the quality, getting paid to broadcast, and meeting a new community.
Yeah. Kelly's, I'm just going to back up here a little bit. He said, seen part of that show last night, it was smoking. And I thought, oh, that was a nice compliment. But he's referring to somebody was smoking.
Ah, right. Okay.
During my broadcast. Now, here's another big difference between Facebook and Twitch. The things you will see and witness on Twitch will likely be things much different than what you will witness on Facebook as far as content goes. And and I don't have it on my channel, maybe I have to, but there is a setting so that when you go to somebody's channel, it says the video you're about to watch may involve mature content. Now, mature content could be as simple as somebody swearing.
Okay.
It's not pornographic by any means, but a lot of people vape. And you'll see people vaping during their broadcasts. And one of my guests came on last night, and she was, excuse me, I'll be right back. And she kind of walked away, and we were talking to somebody else. And then she came back, sat down, she lit up a cigarette.
All right.
Now, I'm okay with it. I'm an ex-smoker, so I teased her, of course.
Yep.
But I wouldn't allow that on my Facebook show. We wouldn't allow that here on our show. We wouldn't allow vaping here on our show.
Nope, we wouldn't.
And it's a bit of a different world that way over there. Now, that doesn't mean that every channel over there is like that. There's a lot of clean channels. There's a lot of great things over on Twitch. So I'm not trying to deter anybody from, oh, well, I went to Twitch and there was a smoker. You know, it's smoking.
Yeah.
You're not smoking you're not getting a secondhand. But it made me think to myself, when I invite somebody, because I sent them out a note saying, oh, this is what I want, whatever. I should include, these are the rules.
Yeah.
No smoking, no vaping, no drinking.
No cussing.
Because there's no cussing, right? The S word, it's not a big deal. It's that other one that everybody.
Okay. I think if you're in a show, then you can take it on board and say, right, okay. But if you're actually watching a show and somebody's sat there eating a burger, eating fries, smoking, vaping, then it's going to put people off, and it's as simple as that. And it's out of respect, really, isn't it? Of people. Well,
a certain audience is going to put off. Yeah, there are some channels actually where they say, hey, smoking allowed, come on in, so that's where, so there's a lot of different cultures going on there in that Twitch world. Right. But again, it's a very, very positive place. It really is. And it's kind of like the old days of television where you say, if you don't like it, don't watch it.
True. You can change channel, and there are tens of thousands of channels to watch.
I think there's 140 million people. It's either 40 million or 140 million people.
140, and there's a million concurrent viewers.
Yeah,
which is awesome, because when people go to Twitch, they're going to watch video, which is brilliant.
Yeah, Kelly said some people do it on screen. See, I couldn't do that. Like, I'm having. It's okay to have a tea or a water here, but I couldn't. Like, welcome to the. Yeah, nice to have you here.
Yeah.
That just wouldn't work for me.
You take yourself off camera and come back.
Now,
Yeah.
the other thing in Twitch too is that the viewership is different. We're on Facebook. We have so many concurrent viewers, and then after we get 70% of our views come after we're done being live. It's different on Twitch. You will get more of your viewers while you're live, and even if you save that recording, you won't get a lot of views on it typically. I mean, unless you're one of the big guys. Where you will get views though is if you do the 30-second clip and you create clips. People watch those.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed, and I didn't know, but people were actually doing clips out of the video. And I thought, who did that? And it says underneath who did it. I thought that's brilliant.
Yeah,
because that's a great way to actually promote, isn't it?
Well, I was going to say earlier we were talking about repurpose. Twitch repurposes already, but in a different manner. So you can create that 30-second clip, and that's something that you can also set whether your subscribers can do it or just a follower can do it, whatever. But the viewers can create the clips. You can do it yourself after the fact as well. And the way to repurpose that is to create those little clips and then tweet them out or share that link on your Facebook or whatever other social medias that are quick. I call them quick and dirty, right? They're just a quick 30 seconds and I'll watch that. Oh, that's kind of funny. I'll click on that. And then next thing you know, they're over on your Twitch channel. So Twitch is very aware of all that.
Totally. I'm enjoying the experience, totally, because it is meeting existing friends and making new friends as well. And people just pop into the show. Yeah. Which is absolutely brilliant. Okay.
Ron White, Scotch whiskey and scurry.
See, we're talking about Twitch on Facebook, and tomorrow we're talking about Twitch on Twitch, weren't we? Just a quick advert.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, sorry, I'm getting carried away a little off track here, maybe, but
no, you're okay. There's no such thing as off track. Yeah, we are live tomorrow. David and I are live on Twitch on David's channel, and we'll be live we're back to normal now, aren't we?
Back to 10 a.m., right?
Back to 10 a.m., 3 p.m. in the UK. And David's just posting a link to the channel. You just go to the channel. We'll go live on that channel. And you can ask us any questions you like about Twitch on Twitch, or you can ask us questions about Facebook on Twitch. You can ask us any questions you like. The other thing you can do is if you are new to Twitch, then you can come on camera and you can see what it's like as a guest. So we both extend that invitation to you. Right, who's Ron White?
Oh, you don't know who Ron White is?
No, that's why I'm asking.
Oh, yeah, he's smarty. See, you would like Ron White.
I don't know.
No, he would have said that. He would have said, no, that's why I'm asking. Ron White's a comedian.
Okay.
And he's kind of the modern Dean Martin.
Right. Okay.
You know?
Yeah, I got the picture. Yeah. On stage.
Gray-haired fellow and, the black jacket. And but he's very, very funny. He's part of the Blue Collar Comedy Tour with who did that? Jeff Foxworthy and Bill Engvall. I don't know if you know any of these guys.
No.
Big in the United States.
Right. Okay. If you're watching us anywhere but the TVSN page, the Video Show Network page, please click the link up above and you'll magically be transported to the correct page on Facebook where we can comment live. If you've been commenting elsewhere, we can't see them, so please click the link above and that will bring you here.
I'm trying to comment and it's not letting me.
All right, okay. I tell you, this is tech gone bad day because my messenger's not working. And that can't be the only thing. It means that Facebook are rolling out an update somewhere in the universe.
Well, that's usually what we tell ourselves anyway.
Well, you've got to, otherwise you go crazy. I mean, just wait for it to be fixed and be fixed. I mean, the thing is that the difficulty that sometimes faces this is I go to my phone now, I switch it on, I can use Messenger. Yeah. Right. I go to my desktop, I can't use Messenger, but it's the same program. Well, yes and no. It's the same program, but it's a different server.
Yeah.
So when you go on your phone, you log into server A, and when you go on your desktop, you log into server Z. Okay, and A and Z know nothing about each other. So A can be working perfectly, and Z is having a bad day. Well, today Z is definitely having a bad day, but the software is still there. It will work eventually.
They should have had you at the Congress hearings because you could explain it A to Z. You should have been sitting there with Zuckerberg.
Yeah, one day perhaps. One day.
Maybe you could have been pouring his water for him.
I'll put it on my wish list, shall I? Yeah. I just want to give one more shout out, if I might.
Sure.
Linda West starts a new show, which is running from January 6th on Tuesday at 8 o'clock, and she's looking for 2 co-hosts. And round 1 starts tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern, and 4 people who want to be on the live show in January are going to make their case for why they should be a co-host on the show. And if you watch the show live at 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow, which I'm just setting the background, I'm producing, Linda's hosting, 4 people, including our very own Cheryl Piper, will be vying for your vote, because at the end of the show, you get to vote and select the person who goes through to the, I'm going to say it properly, semi-finals, but I would say semi-finals. The person who goes to the semi-finals, and then we'll have the finals. So if you fancy being part of a first, and actually voting your way and supporting the people you know, then join Linda West on Living Live tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. Advert over.
No, fantastic. It's a little friendly competition. Never hurt anybody, right?
That's true.
And,
which brings us to voting, David and polls. How do you like that one?
I do.
Okay.
I just want to mention, yeah, for sure. I want to mention this. So our friend Fonz that you mentioned earlier, the Cambridge historian, is doing a 12-hour TV broadcast or BeLive broadcast for fighting bladder cancer. I know myself and Stephen, I think you're involved too, are going to be one of the guests on November 23rd, right?
It is November 23rd from 9 a.m. This is UK times, 9 a.m. to 9 a.m. So that's 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the day.
Yeah. And look at that. You talk about her and she shows up.
Cheryl, your ears must have been burning. We were talking about you nicely. We're talking about Linda's show tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern. Wish you every success. Although I shouldn't say that, but I mean it.
It's okay how dare you wish success to somebody?
No, it's not. I'm producing the show. I'm supposed to be totally impartial.
Well, you don't have to vote.
I can't vote. I won't vote.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All the best to you, Cheryl. I can say whatever I want.
You can, indeed.
All right. What were we doing? Polls. Yeah, go for it.
I don't know much about it, David. I haven't actually done it, so I'll go to you, sir.
Okay. All right. So live polls, of course, are available now on Facebook Native, but also here. Here, let's think of a poll. Stephen, make something up.
Okay. Will you be voting for Cheryl tomorrow?
Oh, come on. We can't do that.
No, we can't do that. That wouldn't be fair, would it? Will you be joining us on Twitch tomorrow? Okay.
The key is I got no. I've got a multitask.
This is why
I'm a man. I can't do this.
No, it's okay. When you're doing a poll, as David and I do this show, we wing it. Well, there's no agenda, no nothing. So nothing's pre-prepared. Well, having said that, the show's pre-prepared, the bots are pre-prepared, and the sharing's pre-prepared. But there is no agenda. So
we're starting the live poll.
Very good. And the live poll.
I have to put that out there. There we go. Oh, it's working again too. That's nice.
Oh, it's working. We can see it, can we?
Yeah, I can.
Brilliant. Right.
So if you hover over your, if you're on your PC and you hover your mouse over the screen, you'll see a little purple icon. up over here somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm going crazy. Click on that and you'll be able to vote and we'll see the results. So this is fantastic. It's obviously very engaging, and engagement is really key here on Facebook or anywhere you're going live. But what's really nice now, and I just noticed it yesterday when I was uploading a video, it allows you to add a poll to your recorded video. So when you upload something, you have an option there to click on create poll. So if you were talking about whatever, do you agree with, yes or no? You can put that question in there and then go back and see the results while your video's out there. So Facebook's not stupid, right? I mean,
Oh, no, that's true. I mean, basically,
they know what's going on.
Now that I know, when we do the I Live Here show tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. in the UK, with Fons Chamberlain and myself in Cambridge, after the show, once the show is finished, we'll be putting a question: would you like to join us in the show? And the answers will be yes, no, thinking about it.
Yeah.
And basically, from there, we can actually see how many people are actually interested. And of course, the thing is that when the video recording is seen by people, now not only can you actually watch the video, but you can actually take part in the poll as well.
Right. So Cheryl doesn't see where to vote. Cheryl, are you on mobile or computer? On mobile, I think it shows up at the bottom.
Yeah, it shows up next to the comments on the right-hand side. On to the right of the comments, as we understand it, there should be a little box, normally purple, and that should allow you to vote. David's just checking on his phone now.
How do you know that's what I'm doing?
Because you're actually looking down. You're not looking at the camera.
Maybe I'm texting somebody.
Camera, so I
you're
know doing something. I'm guessing.
It's a good guess. It's a good guess.
So basically, you can vote during the show in a live poll, and but you can also put a poll, as David just told us, onto recording, which opens up new possibilities. You could actually use it to have a quiz, because you can, when you're setting up the poll, you put the question at the top, you put 4 answers in, A, B, C, and D, and then you mark the right answer. So you could use it as a quick 1-question quiz, so people can watch the show, take the quiz at the same time, and test their knowledge. So all sorts of ways to actually use this. As usual with most things, Facebook didn't tell anybody about it. Before this show, there were only 3 of us knew about it. Now there are even more. Spread the word that you can do polls.
I don't see it on mobile. It normally shows up at the bottom.
Right. Okay. Well, it's.
By the way, nobody's showing up tomorrow. Oh, maybe we got one.
Oh, good.
There was nobody. Are you coming tomorrow? No. That was the
vote.
That was the vote.
Okay. Right.
Oh, now there's 2 people. Well, who's changed? That's Kelly messing around out there. He's changing things. He's being smarty.
You can only vote once, though.
Well, you can change it, though, can't you?
You can change your vote, but you can only vote once.
Well, it's disappeared. There used to be 2. Now there's only 1 vote. What's that?
Okay.
Somebody's messing with us. I'm going to blame it on Kelly. It might not be his fault, but I'm going to blame him. Lynn says, me neither, trying to click on icon on right bottom corner. Well, so if you're watching on desktop, hover over the video and then click on click more. It has to be in big screen.
Yeah.
And then up at the top right corner, you'll see a little purple icon.
Okay, and if it's not working, you have our apologies, and we send our apologies to Cheryl.
Really, I can't vote.
Kelly is protesting, quite rightly. He's only voted the once, so he's not.
Yeah, but he could be on 2 devices. He would do that.
And Lynn can't vote either, so I don't know.
So it has to be in big screen. So when you go to, if you're watching us and it's in small mode, you hover your mouse over the video, and I know it could be easier. Then click on click more. It'll go into big screen. Then you should be able to see it up top. Polls 50-50. Look at that. Look at that. Kelly keeping an eye on things for us.
So who are these people who don't want to come tomorrow?
Well, there's only one, Stephen.
No, we look. I mean, that's the other thing. That's the other thing. An outlook on life is to always look at the positive side. So we are very grateful for everybody who's actually coming to see us tomorrow.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Indeed, indeed. Yep. Monty Python.
They were awesome. I could watch the Holy Grail. I've probably watched the Holy Grail 25, 30 times in my life.
Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah.
especially in high school.
Classic comedy, timeless, really.
Yeah.
It's the equivalent of the old films from the 20s and 30s, before our time, David. I can say that with confidence. When those became classics as well, like Laurel and Hardy.
Oh, Laurel and Hardy. There's a movie coming out about them.
I'm
really looking forward to that. And Bohemian Rhapsody is out now, which is about Queen, of course.
Indeed.
And can't wait to go see that. And
yeah, that's on our list too.
Yeah, Laurel and Hardy. That'll be. I always loved watching it when I was a kid, right? I mean, and I was a kid. I was born in '69, so I mean, Laurel and Hardy was long gone. So I was watching the reruns. We used to have collect in the gymnasium at school, Christmas time and stuff.
Yeah.
And we'd get to watch movies, and we'd have Abbott and Costello, and Laurel and Hardy movies, and Three Stooges.
Right? Oh yeah, indeed.
And Holy Grail though, I could quote. Oh, I could quote so many pieces. The coconuts in the temperate zone. And I get them coconuts over here with a swallow. Okay. Well, it'd have to be an African swallow. Yeah. It's terrible.
Okay, we're off.
It's terrible that I can remember all of that. The night that goes knee.
Yeah.
Oh,
indeed.
Man.
Yeah. Classic comedy.
Wow. That's another show.
Yeah.
Lynn, so we got to... So she managed to vote and then got kicked off. I'm sorry about that. Took them back. And then created a clip to share on Facebook. Yes, because you can create clips here too, right, Stephen?
Yep. Yeah, indeed, you can. Which is good. Thank you very much, Lynn. And Cheryl, catch you later. That's good. Very good.
Now, I need to mute myself. Yeah, so down in the bottom right-hand corner, if you click on that little movie slate thing. Is that what that's called?
I don't know.
The take two thing?
Yeah.
What do you call that? Movie slate? Click on that. Share on your timeline. Yeah, it just automatically creates a clip to share on your timeline.
So, okay, we're running for another 15 minutes then. If you have to leave, thank you. And I will get message back to you as soon as Facebook gives me my messenger back.
There you go.
Yeah.
So it could be today. It could be next week.
All right. Okay.
So what's been your experience with Twitch? Kind of going back that direction. Are you enjoying it?
Because of Twitch, because we can up our game on Twitch. I have invested in some lighting, which is either side of me. So for the first time ever, you can see me without shadows in the background. Oh. And that's because I've got a lighting rig either side of me, and I'm happy with that. That's my first major change in. Is
that the umbrella lights?
Yeah, it's. I'm just going to get you what it is. It is, in fact, an AMZ Deal 8x35 watt continuous lighting kit. Studio softbox. And I've got one either side of me, and
okay.
they mean now that I can broadcast 24/7, because I can have the studio lights on 24/7, and especially now that we're into winter, both in the UK and Canada, it's important to have the lighting. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Because I have an umbrella. It's just an umbrella light, like it's a light on a stand with the umbrella in front of it. But same idea, softbox type thing.
That's right.
I had two. But
why?
I only have one now.
Oh, what happened, David?
Well, I have a son.
Oh, right. Okay.
I have a son, and he's 18 and has his own little thing going on behind this wall here. And he was complaining. I offered it to him. I can't lie.
Right.
But I said, because I really only need one. Because I mean, you don't see a problem here, right? So
No, there's no problem.
And I have lights right above me.
Yeah.
They're soft lights, and I have remote control. I can actually I can make it change colors. You won't really notice it here because it's too bright.
No, I can't.
This is the other thing about Twitch that's interesting is, like, example for me, what I'm doing on Twitch is completely different than what we're doing here today and what I will do on my community show. It's completely different format.
Yeah.
I'm more laid back. Like, there's no tie. I mean, you know, I'm not wearing a tie here, but, you know, like on my show this afternoon, I wear the suit, right? And it's a different personality for me on Twitch.
Okay.
There's more kicking back, and then I'll have my lights. This is a spinny light. I put it in there. It's kind of a disco-y thing, and I might have that playing, you know, and people really get a kick out of it. They're like, oh, I love the lights. And you'll see a lot of people, YouTube is popular too. You'll see lights hanging behind them, like string lights. People are just being creative, right? And Twitch is more about being the creative. From, you know, they when they first opened things up, IRL, in real life, and
yeah, I've got that bit. Yeah, that one.
Painting and drawing. Go to that category. Huge category on Twitch.
Right.
Yeah. So they're really focused on the creative side.
Good. Indeed.
My room looks yellow on cam. I need LED lights for a better setup. What you need is light in front of you, Kelly. If you're going to go live, you need the light in front of you, right, Stephen? Is that?
Well, it depends. You do several different ways to do it. I've got light at the side of me, and it's hitting the wall in front of me, and that's bouncing back.
Right. But I mean, you don't have a light behind you shining towards the camera.
Oh no, I tried that. That's blinds everybody.
No. You want it in front of you, and you want to balance. Yeah,
I mean, if I move my lighting, then I will eventually disappear off camera. So I'm not going to do that.
Right. Yeah. I keep seeing Kelly kind of talk. He talks about my cam, and every once in a while he's talking about these things. Kelly, when are you going to go live?
Yeah.
When are you going to go live? Yeah, with Be Live. Don't be shy. Be live.
All right, and if you don't know, there's a 30-day free trial, and Debbie can give you a link for a 30-day free trial. Just a good point, because I didn't realize this until I read it on Discord. There is a special link for Twitchers to go to try and Be Live free on Twitch only until the Be Live Twitch comes out of beta.
Right, yeah, because it's in beta mode right now. I did see that somewhere. Yeah, I saw it on Discord. That's right.
Yeah, Be Live TV /Twitch. If you've never been on Be Live and you want to go to Twitch only, then you can go to that link and you can try it until it comes out of beta. Now, I've got to say that we don't know how long beta is, and we wouldn't like to put a time on it. But for the moment, in the run up to Christmas, if you want to go broadcasting, you want to broadcast on Twitch, if you go to that link, if you're not an existing BeLive.tv user, then you can broadcast to Twitch using that link. If you are an existing BeLive.tv user, you can just do it. It's just a new option. When you go to create a show, it's the fourth option, and it says Twitch Talk Show. Job done.
Right. Kelly says, when I look good on cam. Well, we're not miracle workers, Kelly.
Look. Okay. You two know each other well. I'm not going to comment because that would be I'm not actually. Well, no.
Oh, he'll get me back. Don't worry.
All right, that's good. It's good to know.
I just never know when.
Right.
My wife said, "What if I walk in the room with no clothes on or something?" I said, "Ratings and viewers will go up." Oh, I don't know about that. That's not what I want to see. Alrighty, let's go back to the poll, shall we? There's still only one person showing up tomorrow.
Right. Okay.
But likely there'll be more than one person shows up.
Yeah.
We
I
see
think by the end of the show,
people really. What was I going to say? Concurrent view.
It's totally thrown you. Oh, dear. Well done, Kelly. Right. Back to the show. What we're talking about.
Or are we doing a show?
We're doing a show. Yeah, I think so. That's how it started out. We're not doing 3 hours though.
No,
not today. No.
So what do you plan? What are your plans on Twitch? Are you basically doing the same as what you're doing on Facebook? And are you going to do both Facebook and Twitch, or do you actually see yourselves going one way or the other? Like, what's your plan?
I'm going to do Facebook and Twitch. I think I'm going to go to Twitch 10 a.m. Eastern daily, just for 30 minutes. And 30 minutes is the length I can do easily. In other words, it's just a walk in the park. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be interviewing, Thursday's show is with Cheryl. Tomorrow is with you. Thursday I'm with Cheryl. And I'm also with Fonz on Wednesday, promoting the charity event on the 23rd.
Right.
And I'm going to be interviewing people from the Live Video Hub. So that, because they'll get a quality product. So they'll be able to come on, talk about their show, about why they're using BeLive.tv, why they appear on the Live Video Hub, where people can find them, tell their story.
Right. And
that will just be a half-hour show. And that will work well because the video can be repurposed afterwards. So mine is short videos. So
right. Now, when you're doing these talk shows, are you... is each show a different topic, or are you using the same theme all across each one through the week, or what are you doing with that?
The interview can be anything, so I don't know what the topic is going to be because that's decided by the guest. Right, tomorrow's show, we were going to get a show title for.
Oh,
we need to work on that. That's the audience tomorrow.
Well, I let's see if I can pull that up and.
Okay. And then
I kind of went ahead with the one that you kind of said you liked the one I sent you, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, no problem with that at all. And then Wednesday is with Fonz until the 23rd of November. It will be about the charity event on the 23rd, and then it will just become a talk show.
Right.
Thursday is with Cheryl, and anything can happen. Usually does. So there you are. So a couple of interviews a week, and the other three shows will be varied topics. So I'm not doing the same. I'm not doing the same as I do live. I'll be live.
Right. Okay. All right. So there's our show tomorrow. We're calling it A Conversation with Humor. Yeah, tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern on Twitch. Now, what's interesting about that title, I don't know if you caught this, but you can take that title two ways. So it's a conversation with humor in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or it's a conversation with humor. Or is it just me?
I'll work on that. Yeah.
Am I alone here?
We're good. Anyway, I'm quite happy. I look young in that photo. Thank you.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay. All right. I got the side angle. I don't know. I just found some pictures and played around.
Yeah.
But I like the TV.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So conversation with humor tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, every Tuesday, 10 a.m. on Twitch. And we hope you'll come by and join us if you're around. It's, the other interesting thing I find about Twitch too, as far as viewership goes, is it's an audience beyond my existing audience, especially for me on Facebook. There's a lot of, I have audience from all over the world, but most of my audience is local because of my local show, right? Yep. But when I'm on Twitch, they're popping in from all over the planet. I was getting them from New York and all through the United States. I was getting Belgium. I was getting Germany. I was getting Switzerland. Like, it's really, I know I've said it before, but it's really just one big city, this planet thing of ours. It was really, it was really cool. Kelly shows up. He's a loyal fan in there too, and I appreciate him coming back.
So when he we're on tomorrow, but when are you on Twitch this week?
So good question. So let me go back to that. I'm on tonight.
Okay.
So I'm on Facebook this afternoon, 3:30 to 4:30. I have some local guests. We're going to be talking with St. Clair Child and Youth Services about Face Off for Mental Health, which is a hockey program supporting mental health. And then we're going to be talking with Caitlin Campbell, who's talking about her children have a very, very, very rare disease. It's a really long word. I can't pronounce it without it in front of me. And then Les Jones from the local Legion is joining us. We're going to be talking about Remembrance Day coming up on November 11th. And here in Canada, it is the 100th anniversary of the end of World War I, and a special celebration about the last 100 days of Canada's involvement with the war. There's actually a gentleman whose father was in the war and wrote a very detailed diary of his last 100 days in the war. It's a very, so we're going to be talking about that. And then tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern on my Twitch channel, it is Father versus Son night. So my son Jason joins me and we play different games and whatever. He usually kicks my butt, I'm not going to lie. So when I do once in a while get that kill in on him, I jump for joy. So we have a lot of fun out there. And then what have I got? And then tomorrow with you. And then Tuesday night is 8 o'clock Eastern. I do an interactive game show. One thing we play is Marbles on Stream, where you can come in and you pick a marble, and we have all these different raceways, and we have races, and the viewers get to participate in the game. And we play another one called Jackbox Party, which is people can join on their mobile device. They go to a special website and they can play along with the game. So it's very interactive. So I'm pretty much, and then I got Twitch Talk on Sunday nights at 8.
Yep. Okay.
So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday night, 8 o'clock Eastern, and I got some more things in the plan. So I'm like 4 days a week on Twitch and 2 or 3 days a week on
the Facebook.
Lose the. It's the Facebook. Yeah.
That's how it began.
That's right. So, well, yeah. So we're busy, people, you and I. And it's good. We're doing what we love and having a good time. And just another final reminder there about the Cambridge Historian. Put it on your calendars in your phone, November the 23rd, a 12-hour broadcast to support bladder cancer. So we'll hope you join us in for that, right?
Indeed.
There we go. All right, Stephen, you get final word, buddy.
Well, thank you, sir. Right, okay. This has been David Burrows in Sarnia, Ontario, Canada, and Stephen Healey in Wiltshire, England. We've enjoyed your company over the last hour. You can join us again tomorrow on Twitch if you want at 10 a.m. Eastern, or we'll see you next week. But you'll definitely catch us live over the next week. Enjoy your day, and thank you for watching.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good one. If you enjoyed the show today, a 10 in the comments below. We'd really appreciate that. If you didn't enjoy the show, do nothing except come back next week. Give us another chance.
It gets better.
And if you're watching the replay, type replay down below. Thanks, everybody. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.